Check
It's your
on
fucking
your.
boy. And what is up, guys? It's in your and what
Did you start?
120. But today we are here with the boys.
I was in the process of checking.
It's 120.
Just in case you're wrong. It is. I'm
correct. Just gonna put this out there. I know for a fact Nine is gonna join halfway through this. Oh, I saw that you were started, so
I just want to make that abundantly clear that we agreed as a group to start at 11. It is now 20 minutes past 11.
Well, we need to alter that because I eat dinner at the time we start. So
the
we have
point
to
is, Nine has had 20 minutes to be here, and he's not here. And when we say that to his face, he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm had to sleep." Like, this nigga sleeps for like 24 hours a day. Like, what do you mean?
That's why there hasn't been a video from him in 2 months.
Anyway,
again.
This episode actually, like, it's quite like it's one of those, like, it's a bit of a landmark.
Landmark
decision. It's a bit of a landmark. Nine is not here, and he's missed like a bit of a landmark. I'm gonna put in the title something like "The Last Drivecast." Make it dramatic.
Wow.
People are gonna dislike.
Oh, you're quitting. We said that about
on my channel after this.
We said that about episode 99, but there weren't that many dislikes about it. The one where we were just like,
most people watch some retards anyway. So essentially, if you're watching this is the last time Drivecast is going to be on my channel.
Oh!
These boys wanted to make another channel, and I was like, okay.
Hang on.
No, wait. Let me finish. We got chance to speak. We got time. There's no restrictions on the internet. We ain't like, we gotta wrap it up. Then.
We gotta wrap it up. Then.
Ain't no wrap it up then here. So, yeah, these boys wanted to make a channel for it. That's basically it, really. So
hang on. So you're making it sound like it was just one way. So you didn't have any input in this, is what you're saying?
I was like,
us.
No, we held him at gunpoint.
We're pressuring you into this, is what you're saying?
If you want to interpret it that way, that's what you like.
No,
that's what you want to interpret.
Because
I'm just stating the situation.
You're not saying, "Oh, we all agreed." You're saying those guys want to do it. I don't care.
And then I was like, okay. That's what happened. It wasn't like initially I wasn't like jumping to the roots with it. You guys wanted to do it, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's see what you want to do.
Yeah, you just came in one day with like a complete 180, and we're like, ah!
And now everyone knows exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You sounded like some fucking like Muppet or something, like a.
Anyway, we're going off track. This is important because we actually need to get people to subscribe to that channel. So essentially, we're going to have a Drivecast channel separate. Link will be down in the description. It'll be the first link down in the description, and then below that will be a Drivecast playlist to all the ones previously. Essentially, that's where Drivecast is going to be uploaded in the future. So if you do want to, still like follow Drivecast and stay in tune with Drivecast, it's going to be on a separate channel over there. For any of my subs wondering about Saturday uploading, that's still going to be happening like daily and stuff. Nothing's going to go away with that. It's still going to be up. So it'll probably just be, the norm video going up on Saturdays.
Normal.
Which probably a bit better, to be honest, because it makes sure that I make a video for Saturdays instead of lacking sometimes, because that does happen. I'm not gonna lie, it just happens sometimes. But yeah, that's what's happening with Drivecast. Drivecast is moving house, so to speak. I put that in the chats, but no.
I think it's time that I leave Drivecast. I've had fun, and it's been a fun ride. We've had some good times, but I think it's time I move on and venture in different business aspects.
You're gonna start JCast, aren't you?
That's basically what I said. That's basically what I said on Up to Speed, pretty much.
I've got something interesting to tell you after this.
Well, we're over that. So up next, Jay's announcement.
I can't tell you now. No, I mean after Drivecast, I can't really say.
Oh,
it's about my period, so people want to hear that.
Right, we interrupt this Drivecast for a public service announcement. Don't go outside if you live near me. There's currently a man running around with an AR-15 in my neighborhood. So
there's a hole in my t-shirt. See that?
Yeah.
I'm poor.
Wow,
just to prove how poor I am.
That's Yeezy season like 5.
Yeezy. What the hell? When did that happen? I like this t-shirt. Oh, it's got Ernie on it. My nigga Ernie from Cheshire.
Now, just because this is the last episode of my channel, don't think we are not going hard in this one. We're going hard in the motherfucking paint.
It's gonna be Drivecast season 2.
No, we're not doing that gay shit. That's gay.
Drivecast season 2. So a trailer for it.
We got topics upon topics upon topics. We make it rain topics. So we go into a strip club. Instead of giving dollars, we give them topics. We give them knowledge. That's what we give those hoes. We educate them.
Wait, so hold up. What? And okay, I have a conspiracy. I'm good. Not a conspiracy, but I've been deep in thought for the past 5 minutes. You know, Need for Speed Payback takes place in pretty much fictional Nevada, but in Nevada, prostitution's legal. So that means you can pick up prostitutes in Payback, Need for Speed Payback.
Right. So going on to the first topic we have today.
It's a question. Like,
that's not a question. You're a retard. Please just.
You know,
one of the comments we actually got in the last episode of the Q&A was, "What has CJ actually got autism?"
Well, there's your answer. We just answered one of the Q&A questions right there, right off the bat.
So my first topic I had up, because we don't really talk about this kind of stuff, and it's like it kind of like it's just an obvious thing which we haven't talked about. We'll go around at here. What's everyone's favourite film?
I don't have a favourite film. That's such a hard question.
At least
I have
name some that you like. You can't just like give your favourites.
Oh, it was a film that I put up there. I'm gonna start with like a kind of a cartoon one, kind of like a family one. I kind of separate like animation and stuff from like live action because I think they're two different kinds of. Do you know what I mean?
So anime and then like everything else, pretty much.
Animation, not anime.
Anime. He just said anime. Everyone, don't listen. He just said anime.
So I feel that I've got to. Ow, that hurt. Monsters Inc. Like the first Monsters Inc. Like that's one of my favorite like films. Growing up, that I used to watch that film literally on repeat on my video cassette when I was like 5. I love that shit. What about you guys in terms of like?
I'll let CJ go first because I'm still thinking.
Yeah, why are you drinking like inferior cola?
Pepsi is inferior. I completely agree.
Pepsi's good.
Inferior to Coca-Cola.
Anyway, about my favorite movies,
because
I don't
Pepsi with it.
I don't have like a #1 movie, but ones that are up there is definitely the Men in Black trilogy. Those are good. I watched it as a kid.
Men in Black is alright.
Yeah.
No, well, the first two.
No, for the first one's really good. The second one's kind of, and the third one's like the funniest for me.
Isn't the third one the worst? Isn't the third one they did recently?
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago already?
Yeah, but the first one was like 1999, wasn't it? Or 2000.
97, second one was 02, and the third one was 2011. I like the third one. Me and my dad were just laughing our asses off in that movie. It was funny.
The third one was funny, but I don't know. I don't think I'd put Men in Black up there. Good film, though.
I just put the trilogy there. What else? I'd probably put the first Cars movie.
Cars.
Really?
Yeah. I liked it. I saw that when I was a kid. I saw that like 3 times in the theaters.
That's like one of my least favorite Pixar films.
Really? The second Cars was shit.
Which is really weird because it's like as a kid,
you think Cars and shit. It would
yeah, but I think it's because they're cars. You can't really. They've done a very good job of it, but you can't really make clingable characters with cars.
I disagree.
I think
Initial D did a very good job of that.
They did.
Yeah, I know it's not a movie, but like they gave the like Takami's 8 because I've been watching that through, and they gave the 8-6 a personality.
Yeah.
So I disagree with you can't give the car a personality.
I mean, no. I don't mean that. You've missed my point. I mean, in a movie aspect, like a character, they are the subjects. That is a character.
So
like
the personality in the car.
Yes. No.
You
the personality in the thing talking.
Yeah, as in the car, like.
Does Takami's fucking 8-6 speak?
I'm not speaking. I'm
got eyes.
Are you retarded? I'm saying the personality in the car speaking about the actual car speaking.
So, but I wasn't talking about that. You've just gone off topic and speaking about something else now.
You're saying that them as car people can't. That's...
No, I mean, as writers, they've done a decent job to do it, but they can't paint a Lightning McQueen in the same light they would paint the chubby kid from Up or the old man from
Why
Up
not?
because they are people, and the way you depict people and animals is a bit different to the way you depict an animate object. Even though they've done a good job to make them living, even Wall-E to an extent.
A lot of the Toy Story
robot
things,
than I did.
a lot of the Toy Story toys were like hard with that aspect.
Yeah, very good point. But they're like, apart from the dinosaur and the glasses, the Woody is a human. Like, it's a toy, but he's a human, so is Buzz Lightyear.
But not, that's what my point is. Like, some of them weren't.
Yeah,
and
but
they could.
Just cars, the way they look, I don't know. I just didn't connect with them as much as I did.
I understand what Jay means, but I felt like I could, like the way in cars, like they give them like everyone roles and stuff. Like you have the fire truck man, you have the police officer man, you have like all those people. So
like
it's
Darth Vader, the Darth Vader person.
Oh yeah. And they had like the Ferrari people, which were like the rich men, and then you had the Porsche woman, and then you had the Lightning McQueen man, and then like yeah.
Oh no, I thought we were talking about Toy Story. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, no,
I'm confused.
But
I thought we were talking about Toy Story, and I got really lost then.
The thing is, they had like a Toy Story a little bit near the end of the first one. I'm pretty sure where they had like cars that were like Toy Story things.
Yeah,
like,
when they do the little shorts, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, their shorts are really good. There was one with
they had a Tokyo Drift one.
Yeah, that was funny.
There was one with the snowman in the snowman in the snow globe? Has anyone seen that one?
Snowman in the snow.
Really good. It's one of Pixar's first shorts. Really good. We watched.
Oh no. I was talking about the Cars like shorts because they had a bunch of shorts for like the Cars films, and they had one in Tokyo Drift where it was like Tokyo drifting.
I know what you're on about, Cam.
Yeah.
With the snowman.
Yeah, and then he gets out, and then like he goes back in again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. But what else? Films? Oh, I forgot. Hot Fuzz. That's a really good movie.
I know one of my favorite films. Fucking the Kill Bill series. Oh my god, those films are sick. I love those films.
And recently, one of my favorite movies, Drive with Ryan. What's his name? And then. Baby Driver.
Ryan, what's his name?
Right.
I've got to say, Planet of the Apes up there. You know, the whole trilogy.
Yeah, they were good films.
It's not. I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite, but it's like on a scale, it's like an 8.
Yeah.
Senna was really good. Rush was really good. These like car-related things.
Get Out. Get Out's an amazing film. Get Out is an amazing film. I don't know how you haven't watched that yet. That's a very good film.
That's this hard one because I've watched so many.
It is. That's what I'm trying to think now.
Me and my friends saw like a bunch of movies this year. We saw the new Kong movie, which was alright.
I haven't watched that either.
It was alright.
Right. If I have to, and then obviously like I've got a soft spot for Fast and Furious, even though the actual movie itself is shit. It's awful.
Yeah.
I guess.
But yeah. I can't believe I forgot Hot Fuzz. That was a really good movie. I have it like on DVD.
If you're gonna count Third Stage, but again, that's a bit different.
I mean, that is. It is though.
It is. Come on.
It is.
Yeah, but like you'd put that up there with your favorite films, really.
I mean,
it's part of a series. I think that's the hardest part to like.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Sponge. Oh, it's a SpongeBob movie. SpongeBob movie.
It's not like
Kill yourself.
It's not like the other films on this list where the story is finished by the end. It's like a different. It's not really the same.
True.
Another good ass film I've watched is called Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like it's the trippiest thing I've ever watched. Like it fully, like at the end, like the last 30 minutes, literally, it's like one of those films where you realize something at the end, and it's like it fucks up the whole storyline completely. Like it makes everything you thought incorrect. Like it totally warps your mind. It's mad. I love films like that.
Ooh, I forgot Die Hard. The first Die Hard.
Straight Outta Compton was good as well.
Oh yeah.
That was a real good film. That was like 8.5.
That was a good film.
Like I can't really think of good movies at first, but once I just start naming them off, I can name tons. Like Die Hard, I miss Die Hard. I don't know how. Die Hard was a really good movie.
The last one was shit.
No, I'm talking about the first one. The rest of them are kind of. The second one, the third one are okay, but then the rest are just.
How many Die Hards is there?
5.
Too many.
5.
The only one that really matters is the first one.
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man 1. I wouldn't. No superhero film is like apart from Logan is up there for me.
Logan! That's another one I missed out. Logan was fucking sick.
Logan was a good movie.
Logan was one of my favourite films of this year so far. Was it this year or last year?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah, it was this year. Logan was one of my favourite films of this year so far. Was it this year or last year? Yeah, it was this year. Logan was one of my favourite films of this year so far. Was it this year or last year? Yeah, it was this year.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say your favorite movie though, isn't it? Like,
yeah. It's like saying it's like saying your favorite game. At least for me, because I really
because my favorite game is like.
I can't say my favorite game.
I can give you my top 3 favorite games.
Yeah, I could give you my top 5.
Yeah,
maybe. I couldn't say my favorite game. Couldn't.
What? I don't know. Is there a difference between favorite game and what you enjoyed the most?
Not really.
Not really. No.
That's your favorite, isn't it? So
I mean, the only example I can have to this is like the way I rate Need for Speed games. There's my top 5 favorite Need for Speed games, and then there's my top 5 Need for Speed games that I feel like are the best made, and they're different. Because my favorite's Hot Pursuit 2, but I feel like the best made.
That's what I'm saying. I know Underground 2 is like structurally not as good as Most Wanted, but that as a kid is the one I had most fun on.
Yeah, like Hot Pursuit 2 is not as well built as Most Wanted is, but Most Wanted it just isn't my favorite Need for Speed.
Come on, man, Shrek. Just forgot about Shrek. Shrek's like one of the best animated films I've ever watched.
I don't know if Shrek's on level with Toy Story though.
The first Shrek is hilarious.
The first Shrek, yeah.
On a level with Toy Story.
The second one as well is pretty good.
I would say that's the only film that DreamWorks has made that can compete with Pixar.
Whenever I think of the song Funky Town, that Shrek 2 always comes up.
Their games was sick.
Yeah.
Shrek games was sick. I just want to point that out too.
Did you play the Shrek wrestling game?
No.
I played Shrek 2. I'm having that.
Is that the one when you had to go around with the? You remember the evil queen, and you had to go around the musical stage, and like she had a wand. Is that the one? I think so.
All I know is the cover. The cover was orange. Shrek was like an orange.
So I never had it. I just played it around people's houses. Oh shit! I remember that level.
Yeah, I used to play it at my cousin's house. Ooh, I remembered. The Simpsons movie. That was good.
No, it wasn't.
I liked it.
No, it wasn't.
That movie's 10 years old. No, they only had one movie.
It was alright when I was freaking like 9.
Wait, let me see actually when that came out. Because that came out in 2007.
Film's not 10 years old. What?
Yeah. It's 10 years old now. Yeah. July 27th is when it came out.
What the fuck? Yeah. I remember when that came out. I remember seeing it like all over the place.
Yep. Got my copy right here.
I don't think it's that good though.
Should we move on to the next thing? We've got loads of topics to get through. We're already 20 minutes in.
Gule.
Let's talk about reps. This struck me after I uploaded that video, and I kind of want to talk about this. I feel like everyone talks about this. It's a bit of a weird topic.
So, replicated.
Specific bunch of assholes don't like the fact people buy reps. It's an ego thing. People are stuck up their own arse, pretty much. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna get straight into the hole, and that's how big the hole is. Sometimes it's a pretty big hole, and that's not a big hole because I've got really small wrists. Anyway, actually, is it? Nah, it's a pretty big hole. That is a big hole. That's a.
Can we please stop now? Hurry up.
People have a problem with people buying reps. What's your guys' thing? Like, what do you think about it? And yeah, just
I understand.
Summarizing.
I understand why people have a problem with it. Not to say it's okay that those people are fact, yeah, and boom, they are right. But I don't feel like it's right on a personal level. So let's say, okay, I don't like reps because I like to have my things authentic. That's just it's a personal thing. Same way you wouldn't buy fake clothes. It's some people really do take their things that seriously. So maybe I can understand if that's your personal thing, but it's when people start. It's like people who force a religion, isn't it? If it's when you start saying you're wrong for doing that, you're wrong for liking that, you're wrong for wanting that. When to be realistic, no, that's not the case. Not everyone's rich. Not everyone. I buy replicated wheels.
Just everything, anything.
Wheels, yeah. I don't know about body kits though.
No, like even like seats.
Maybe. Depends on the situation. If it's a really, I don't know.
Because like, to put it in perspective, to get like a bride Lomax seat, like an actual bride Lomax, that's like a grand, 1,200 for one, as where a rep is 400.
Well, in my situation, I've said this so many times, but if I'm doing a car up, I'm going to have money. Like, it's not going to be a problem. Like, I I would call myself a car enthusiast. I love cars, like I do, but I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not like excited to get under the hood of my car or start doing the car up, because I feel like I want to experience that fully. I know some people probably
would you not like to have like, this is what I plan to do at least, is have this car which I'm not going to do anything to, and then I'll have a second car which will have a big platform so I can learn the little tinkery things, like only little things. Like I'm not going to put a fucking wide body on my car because that's like I'm not apt enough to do that. But like little bolt-on stuff, like, you know, like exhaust, headers, those types of things. And then when I eventually go onto my third car, I've got those expertise that I've learned from my second one to use on my third one, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my frame of mind at the moment. Is whatever I get next, I'll keep, because that's going to be like my learning car. That's what I'll learn with all the stuff, because I don't like to think that I don't, like, I'm not on the level of I don't know anything, and then I'm not on the level of like I'm apt enough, sort of thing. Like I'm in the middle of like I know how these things work, but I like kind of need to do it now. Like I'm at that point.
I am. So in an ideal mind, then for me, is that my first car is probably going to be a throwaway. Then, preferably, I would want a Golf R, because I feel like in that period of time with me owning my second car, I will be kind of neatening, like cleaning the way I drive, and making myself more, just getting better.
Is there anyone on your internet, Jay? Because you keep like dropping.
Not that I'm aware of. Is it like really bad?
It just, your camera keeps like stuttering. But no, I get what you mean.
Is my voice stuttering though?
Yeah. Okay, occasionally.
Anyway,
yeah.
So like a Golf R, which is a relatively easy car to drive. It's new, or top of the range. Like I feel like that would give me kind of the a Golf R. If they sold that in automatic, that'd be retarded.
They do.
Yeah, no, but I mean only automatic. Fucking fly.
It's becoming like more of a norm. To be honest, the new Clio RSs are only autos.
That's a Clio.
Exactly. You think it'd be a manual?
I'm joking. I just. But then the RX-7, the ideal RX-7 for me, I'm not buying an RX-7 unless I'm fucking rolling in cash. It's as simple as that. I'm not buying an RX-7 and then not being able to afford parts for it. No, that's not happening. Because no. And then you might call me, oh, then you're not a real motorhead. You don't really like that car that much. But no, I'm just not an idiot. And I'm thinking logically. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for thinking logically, but I just don't see the point in
as soon as I can afford an R32,
you're getting one, exactly.
And it's going to be more, it's not because I can't afford the parts. I think that's half the fun. It's like, oh, what do I buy next?
No, that's not fun to me. I think
I don't just want to buy all the parts and then like have a built car. Like it's like, and then you might have the dilemma of, if you have too much power, what do you need to take away? And it's like the most fun, I think, is when you're deciding what to do next. I think that's the fun.
I'm never gonna be at the point where I can buy everything in a freaking bundle. But I mean, like, I want to be able to do things in a like, you know, so maybe do the engine first or the exhaust system.
That's another thing, is like, things like that. I'd be happy with my R32 stock for a very long time.
And that too, with the RX-7, especially if it's a Spirit R. Oh my god.
I mean, I can't imagine me keeping it stock for a very long time. Like, I'm gonna end up doing things like, for my R32 eventually, I would buy real stuff for it, because that's like my pride and joy. That'll be the build. So I want everything to be like authentic and real. For the car before, when I'm learning, I'm not too bothered. Like if it's got real rims. Or
and
whatever.
I think that's where the lines kind of blurred, and like so. For example, in your friend's video, first of all, niggas really need to just shut the fuck up. Like why do people care so much?
Oh, sorry.
Like, I feel like people care about other people's opinions and tastes so much these days. It's kind of unhealthy. Like, people are really like with that video, I was going through your comments and I'm seeing like get real things or don't get any at all. First of all, kid, you probably don't even own a car yourself. So going around in comment sections like you're on some high horse, like you're some fucking purist, please stop, because it just is an unhealthy look. And secondly, the guy's got a hatchback. It's his first car. Car. Right, it's a bit of fun. It's not that serious. He's not a fucking race car driver. He's not in the Formula D league. He's not in fucking F1. He's not gonna take it on fucking the Le Mans circuit and start racing with it. It's his run around car. It's his first car. It's not that deep. Like, get over it. And like the reason I say it like that, I mean, you could kind of switch that back on me and say, hey, you're taking it too deep. But no, the reason I'm taking it deep is because people really do get annoyed with things like that.
Like,
and I
they get frustrated that they keep.
Yes, like
I would never. Like, I don't really like if you want to like cry about it, like that's calm. I really don't care. Like it's not that. It's not that point. Like it's not the point where my feelings are affected because you're a bit of a retard. Just because you've got a bit of Down syndrome, that doesn't make me feel sad. But it's like, wow, like it's more. It's not like. I don't think we're taking it deep. It's more like of a wow, like people actually.
I was thinking, mad. It's not even just like it's just comments in general. Like sometimes I'll sit back, like I'll start replying to it, and I'm like, no, I'm not replying to that because what do I say to that? Like really, you're that upset? Like, huh? It's just a video on like I'm just one kid from England. Like, why are you? What's the problem?
Yeah, I think that's it with reps, really.
Yeah.
For me, it's more of a case of I wouldn't do it for my pride and joy, but when I'm learning and shit, and like when it's just like I'm not gonna buy a Mugen exhaust for my first car. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Retarded.
So what car was it, by the way?
An EP2 Civic.
So it's not even. So what people? What are people expecting? So what are people expecting him to like buy like
actual like Mugen and spoon parts and stuff?
Well, why would he do that? It's not even.
It's retarded. It's actually fucking retarded. And that was the irony in it. We bought it as a joke, like, because I was sitting with him and we were like, "Should I buy it?" And I was like, "Yeah, it'd be fucking hilarious." And then take the silencer out, and then that was it. And then it didn't fit, and I just laughed at him. And we drove down without an exhaust on at all, and how loud it was so funny. Like you could hear it from like the blocks away. Like I heard him because I basically had to drive home because he just came back from the thing, and they basically ripped off his old exhaust because it was rusty and shit. So I went back to mine quickly to go drop my car off because we were going to take his to the garage where we were going to get it sorted. I could literally hear him from about a mile away, and I'm not even lying when I'm saying a mile. Like it was that loud, and he didn't even hit VTEC. If he hit VTEC, it would have got louder, like a lot louder. And I can now understand what people mean by exhaust.
You should do that to the Suzuki.
Swift.
To the
Swift.
my God. Just take the exhaust off.
I was like, to be honest, and isn't it for an exhaust like install? Like, I wouldn't, because that's a waste of money.
I think it's retarded. I think it makes me cringe when I hear a car so loud, look behind, and it's a fucking Astra. It's like, oh my God.
I don't know. It depends. If people take themselves seriously, then it's like a bit different. But like, I don't know. You know, those boy racers take themselves very seriously when they're in the fucking Seat Coopers and the freaking. I saw someone like that today. So I went to go pick up my sister because she went to go do bowling with her friends, and my mum was like, "Pick her up, or I'm gonna shoot you." So I don't want to get shot. And this idiot, looked at me, and he was in an A5, and I was just listening to some Eurobeat, had the windows down. I think he heard it. And he kind of just looked at me. So I'm here, and he's looking over at me, and he was playing some type of like, I don't know, he was playing some type of grind track. I don't know what it was. I couldn't hear it because I was listening to my music. But he looked over and he looked at me, and he had this like chav white girl in the other seat, and there's some black guy, and he just looked at me and goes, and then drove off, and he had the loudest exhaust, and he gave me that look. And I was like, "What have I done? I'm just stuck in traffic."
I thought this could end up with him wanting to race you.
No,
The thing is,
I've got a story about that though.
I've been challenged to race by people, and it's always the people in the shittiest cars. It's never by
challenge. Like they pressed RB and it was like, you accept this challenge. Like, no.
But it's not. It's always people in shit boxes. It's never people in actually good cars. Like, it's always people in Hyundais and like Hondas. Like, always challenging to race you. It's never people in like Supras or anything like that.
Why would anyone in the Supra?
Why would anyone race? Why would someone race a RAV4 in a Supra? like this, like looking up at you. Isn't the RAV4 quite high?
No, not really.
No.
I need to put I should put a lift kit on it though. That'd be cool.
Oh my. Okay. Anyway, carrying on from this awful topic. I've got a story about that. So essentially, I was on the way back from uni because I went to go drop a few things last weekend, and this idiot in Astra, I cannot explain what idiot. He basically wouldn't let me in. He was blocking me off like a dickhead. Looked at me in the rear view laughing at me, and I'm like, no, you've messed with the wrong hippo today. So I dropped it down. I went past him, and then I think for the next 4 miles, we were both blocking each other off. Like, it was consistent. Like,
do you know what that causes? Accidents.
Yeah,
it does, and especially like we were allegedly doing speeds that we shouldn't have, and he's been a dickhead. And then I went round this one corner, well, like it kind of bend, big long curving bend, and there was a truck thing, like a lorry thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is where I lose him. So I went in, and he was behind me, and I went in, and he obviously wanted to get past, but there was like lorries here. And then I don't know what happened afterwards. I just lost him, and I counted that as my first.
It's an outrun battle. Outrun battle.
And I just felt I have never felt so accomplished.
No, you're a dangerous driver.
It's an outrun battle, and then as soon as you get away, you get a message you win $100.
If your balls get tickled by doing stuff like that,
the thing is, like, when my dad gets pissed off by people in traffic, he'll like speed up to them. If like someone cuts him off, he'll speed up to them and like.
So I'm not that.
And do what? Like, get out the car. This ain't a part of drapes. Like, what?
Who go like beep 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 beep.
I would only do shit if they like do something to me first. He was the one being a dick in the first place, so you know what? You need to be taught a lesson, and I was ahead of him, and that's enough. Anyway, do you want to go on to the next topic? Doing good.
Sure.
Experiences with flying planes. Now
what? I've never flown.
Yes, you have.
I've never flown a plane.
I have.
What? Do you think I just go in the airport, run into the cockpit and freaking and just start take off?
That's how 9/11
So get on the plane.
That's how 9/11 works.
9/11.
Then just run on. They took him and
That's Jay.
I'm pretty sure they have to know.
Smash the window, drag man from the plane.
What? Hop up, like climb onto the plane while it's flying.
It's like in Grand Theft Auto 5, you can just walk up and steal a plastic. Like,
tell me, boys, have you had any bad experiences while on the Automacraft?
Yes, no. Automacraft. I had one. It was the first time it was the first time I've flown out of the 3, and we were landing and literally I thought the plane was gonna fucking blow up. It just made some loud ass noise, and I thought that was it. I looked at my friend and literally gripped the seat. I felt like I was in a movie.
That was probably the reverse thrusters.
It's when it's like slowing down. Like,
yeah,
drastically
this nigga thinks he's a fucking expert about planes now because he plays some simulator.
Like the whole thing, it just started shaking. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I felt like screaming. Like, I was, what the hell? And obviously we were okay like seconds later, but I was very confused. It goes quiet after as well. It's like, what the hell? But yeah, that's my only bad experience.
I remember I was on this actually happened when we were flying like a couple months ago. I was taking a piss, and the plane hit turbulence, and I fell over.
That's hilarious.
That's not even a bad experience. That's just being a fucking spacker.
I got piss all over myself. Oh, yeah.
You got piss all over yourself. So what, did you just sit on the plane with your piss-draped clothes for the rest of the flight?
I was in there for a while, because it has a sink, and I was like, yeah.
What?
Also, this might be updated soon. We might have to do an update to this because I'm going to be flying to Carolinas in a bit.
What do you mean we're going to update this just for you?
Yeah, let's go back onto Drivecast, do the exact same topic next week.
2 weeks
I've
from
had
now.
one bad flight experience. I've been on many flights. It was back from a school trip from Barcelona, and I remember on the way back, I already felt really sick, like bleh, sick. But I must have been because of something I ate. And essentially, as we were taking off, there's that initial feeling of just like your stomach moving.
Yeah, and your ears pop and all that. Yeah,
that's not good when you're feeling sick. And I just
is it when it feels like it's going like that?
Yeah,
it literally feels like it's freaking doing some wave.
The initial turbulence.
Yeah.
That's not good when you're like literally about to feel sick, and I could just feel like sick coming up and down my fucking throat. And I just went.
That's not nice. I've never been sick on a plane. Thankfully.
No, I'm not scared or sick of planes. Like that's nothing wrong with me, like that. It's just I was actually sick, and going up and down like that on an EasyJet flight is not the greatest thing.
No.
Yeah,
I remember. I remember this was funny. We were going. This is when we were going to. We were flying out of Philadelphia to go to San Francisco, and there was like all right. So since like the seats only had like could fit 3 people on each side, my dad had to like sit on the side opposite of us, and there was like these couple, sitting like in front of it, like next to him. So my dad's near the window, and these 2 guys are like separating us from my dad. And this guy, like before we even take off,
Daddy, no, don't leave me alone.
No, basically, this guy, like those things where you take out the thing so you can put like your laptop on. Well, this one guy took it out and started laying his head on it before the plane even took off.
What
and
the fuck?
Yeah,
he's trying to fucking give himself a concussion.
Yeah, and the flight attendant comes up and goes, "No, you can't do that." And he goes, "Oh, sorry." Puts it back up. And
what's wrong with that?
Did he say it like that? No,
what's wrong with that? So what? He was just lying down as in trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, before the plane even took off.
What's wrong with that?
You're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do. You're only allowed to do that once you get that cruising altitude. But like,
come on, let's act like we. They just said, put
your
phone.
Well, you gotta think about it for a sec.
Like,
if you think about it for a sec, you think about the way a plane takes off and how fast it has to go. Your head's on there. It's gonna be like, you're gonna freaking give yourself a headache.
Also, once the lady left, thing is, once the lady left, he just put it back down and started sleeping. The woman comes back and is like, "I told you not to do this. Do it again, I'll throw you off." It was like a very loud voice.
No, what do you mean throw me off? Flight attendants aren't supposed to be rude. What kind of shit line was you on?
This was United, so.
Oh, that explains it, because United's trash. I've been on United. The first time I went flying, I went on United. The food, I don't know what the fuck they gave me.
Don't think I've ever been on United.
Baby food. Don't. Unless you have to, don't.
Yeah. Before then, we before all the flights before that, we were on Southwest, and Southwest was good.
I've been on quite a few. I've been on obviously British. What's it called, Jay?
British Airways.
British Airways.
I've been on Flight Emirates.
I've been on Virgin.
Been on Virgin.
I've never been on Flight Emirates because I've never been to Dubai.
Isn't Virgin like really good?
Yeah, we got business class on that shit. Fuck, it got upgraded. I've been on EasyJet, on all of the eco ones. How many times have you actually flown?
I've flown. I've flown.
Are we including return flights as well?
No, I'm just gonna say the trip in general.
You might have only been once and you'd be like twice, but obviously it's only once.
Well, each trip is like twice. So the 3 times I went to Arizona, the 4th time to go to San Francisco, and then I'm going in like 2 weeks. We're flying to Carolinas. So that's gonna be like 5 times.
I'm trying to count.
Didn't you go to Vancouver as well?
I've been on 8 flights in total then.
Ooh, damn.
Wait, so are we counting the returns?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, what if you have a stopover though?
8 then, innit? That's what I'm count it, innit? That's what I do.
Because the flight I'm gonna go on, we have to take a flyover from Charlotte.
Can I just say that changing is awful?
Yeah,
changing flight is horrible. I hate it.
We're gonna have to do that when we fly there, but when we fly back, we don't have to.
It's not that much. It's not bad for you though, because you're in the same country, unless you're flying to the other side of it. It's like Have you been on? What's the longest flight you've been on?
It's the one from Philly to San Francisco. It was like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's not that
Bro,
much.
But then again, we were looking at flights for a thing, and there's literally a flight that goes from Allentown to Denver, then to Myrtle Beach.
why would you do that?
I don't know why you would, and it's more expensive than the one we got.
I've been on 16.
Wow!
Hell,
Wow!
I can. Do you want me to list them?
Mr. World Traveler over here.
I've been
This
to.
nigga's rich gang.
When I was younger, we used to go abroad a lot, but I haven't gone with my family in years. I've been to Dubai, been to Mauritius, been to Saint Lucia, went to Barcelona, went to where did I go with my friends? Last year.
Have you forgotten? It was Barcelona, wasn't it again?
No. It was some Spanish place. Tenerife.
Nigga's been on so many flights, he's forgetting them and that. What?
Tenerife. That's 5. Went to Vancouver.
Orlando. Because I remember that one.
I'm missing one.
You're gonna be going on one, aren't
and then
you?
I'm going to Gamescom, and then I'm going to Prague. So that's technically 18, if you want to think about it that way. By the end of the summer.
I'm going to America this year, and I'm gonna get shot.
I remember Cam going because I knew him by then when he went to Orlando. He's like like the entire before then. His dad was like yelling at him one time. That was pretty funny.
That's when he used to wank over you can review videos and stuff.
Now it's 9, so it's all good. Too bad 9 I don't upload. This thing is dry. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. Interesting one. We've been talking about best of a lot in this episode. Best video game OST.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, so that can either include licensed music or original. It doesn't really matter. You can either of the two.
Carbon's such
I want to say
a
The
good
Last
one.
of Us had a really good OST.
I mean, if you're talking about ambient sound,
We're talking about both.
I really liked the music in Carbon, the when you go into different shops and stuff. That shit is very nostalgic to me. Very, very nostalgic.
If we're talking about just GTA 4, oh my lord,
yeah.
that sound, the fucking main menu theme. I listened to that shit on the way to school. That shit was so sick.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I had the opening thing on Spotify. I'm not Spotify. I had it on iTunes. I'd say
it's freaking San Andreas had a really good soundtrack as well.
Yeah,
you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say GTA 4 for all of it.
The radios on San Andreas were sick. I remember the classic ones, Hollywood.
A lot of the songs I didn't play San Andreas till late, but some of the songs I just knew just because they're so popular.
Yeah,
I like to listen. San Andreas' classic rock station is really good. What was I gonna say? But for me, Halo 3 especially. Halo 3 had some of the greatest ones. Some of the sounds when you'd go, there's a one Warthog mission, that last 15-minute score was mad.
I don't remember it, but yeah, I remember it. I remember
No?
For me,
I know.
At least, it's my favorites is pretty much every Need for Speed game from Hot Pursuit 2 to Most Wanted.
Need for Speed consistently has had a good soundtrack until recently when it's been shit.
Until Rivals.
Also. And actually, fuck that. Not even just Midnight Club. Every Rockstar game ever made.
Yeah, they do good. This is not COD. This is not Call of Duty. This is
2.
one specific score from COD, and it's the one on Zombies Black Ops 1. You know when you're in the menus, and it's like,
yeah.
That come on, that's a good
I'd say Modern Warfare 2 had a really good one.
Yeah, actually,
the campaign had a really good one. I think COD 4, the COD 4 theme, main menu theme, that's iconic. I'll forever remember that.
Even the Modern Warfare 2 menu theme, I remember that.
Yeah,
I can't hum it, but I remember it.
But I just remember the intro to COD 4, 20,000 people used to live in the city. Now it's a ghost town. That will forever be.
Is that how we said it?
Yeah, exactly like that. exactly like that.
Ooh, I'd have to say GTA 5. GTA 5's, I can listen to every single radio station on there.
I
And
still
enjoy
think
it.
GTA 4 is my favorite GTA soundtrack for sure.
Rockstar do it very well.
Do
do very well. I Minecraft. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. Were you being serious or were you not being serious?
No, I'm
couldn't
taking the
tell if you were being
piss.
serious.
Taking the piss.
I'm trying to look through my collection.
Same.
What was Far Cry 3's like?
Can't remember.
I don't remember it, but it can't have been that good if I can't remember it. Horizon 1, how have we not
Horizon
said
1.
that? How have we not said
You
that?
said it at the same time.
Horizon 1, how have we not
Horizon
say
1.
that? Horizon 1 soundtrack
That's
is one of the
crazy.
best racing OSTs ever.
Someone made the light up.
I forgot.
It's all about language.
Need for Speed 3. Need for Speed 3 is a really good soundtrack.
I've never played that game in my life.
And Need for Speed 2.
I think
This
Horizon
is
1 is my
probably-
favourite OST from a game.
I grew up playing Need for
Some of the
Speed
Need
2.
for
Like,
Speed
Really?
games had a great soundtrack, but like Horizon 1, language, and like...
Horizon 1 did have some good ass songs.
Was it as good as Underground 1 and 2 and most ones? I don't know.
oh my!
but, like, it was
shit!
very good.
The intro theme to Need for Speed 2 is just striking memories.
I
Nostalgia.
feel like this can be split into two categories though, because I'm torn. Because if you're talking about real songs, like licensed songs, it's a bit different to the actual official soundtrack. Like
soundtrack, yeah.
If we're strictly talking music composed for the game, for me it's
Yeah.
Carbon. Like
For me,
that sticks to
GTA 4
my-
for that. I think GTA 4 for both.
I'd say Need for Speed 2 for that, because all those music for the older Need for Speed games was made for the game. Like I'm listening to the menu theme for Need for Speed 2, and it's just bringing back memories. Probably it's because it's the first
But
game
do you
I've ever
listen to that
played.
on a regular basis? Like I will still go back and listen to "Living My Life Like It's Golden," "Living My Life Like It's Golden."
No,
that shit is sick.
I'm talking about music composed for the game.
Who fucking I will still go back and listen to the theme like genuinely. What was it? That who did the rap station on GTA 4? Funkmaster Flex did it, didn't he?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Funkmaster Flex did it. That was sick. Some of the songs on there that were original were made for the game, like "We Making Money." That was made for the game. Pretty sure.
We getting there at money.
And then you'd hear Busta Rhymes talking to Funkmaster Flex on the radio, and I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Real life? Was this made for the game, or is
it's
it
like,
real life?
"Hey, you know, Busta coming out with 2M," and he's on like, it's got like the mobile sound, like it sounds like it's like crackly and shit, and it's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Dave, you my man," and it's like, "Huh?" Like,
What's funny is like, Rockstar could probably get any fucking gangster rapper and get them on their game without having to pay a huge fee, because it's GTA. GTA is a part of so many people's lives.
I was saying this the other day. GTA is the biggest media like thing, like release. It's bigger than TV. It's bigger than
it's up there. It's up there. Up there.
All right. This.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
say
I
it's
have to
the
talk
biggest.
about.
I wouldn't say it's the biggest piece of media.
Like
Football,
media release
sport.
like that.
Sports shits all over any gaming thing. It's just sports is just
So, like,
ridiculous.
in terms of entertainment, it's a different like medium. I'm talking about
Music.
entertainment.
Music's
no,
pretty.
GTA's much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Really?
In terms of
You'd
like
say?
sales and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because gaming is so much different. People don't buy discs anymore. Spotify exists. Apple
GTA
Music,
now,
you know.
in my opinion, is the biggest entertainment like entity.
So you say my opinion, but there's actually like stats that's a
I'm
statistic.
pretty sure GTA 5 is the best selling media thing ever.
It was on that year. It was when that it did take that title, but has it still got it?
It's only still breaking records. Innit? It's still top of all the
Yeah,
gaming
yeah,
records.
yeah.
So I can't imagine it's been down. Let me check the Wikipedia. Hold on.
Yes.
Critical reception accolades. Fucking hell, these niggas have to write paragraphs, don't they? They can't just give me bullet points. I just want to find out if it's still high. Yep, so GTA 5. It's only giving me articles from 2013. GTA Online hits all-time high after 4 years of release. 6 days ago, Rolling Stone even. Yeah, nah, I don't believe that they aren't still in the media. Like, they have to be the biggest media release. GTA Online has hit its all-time high 4 years after the games came out. 4 years. What the fuck?
Yeah. So people are still buying it. It's ridiculous.
So
I think that has to do with the recent, at least on Twitch, the recent spike in roleplay servers. Like, that's what everyone's on right now. No, it is, because tons of people are
playing GTA Online for roleplay servers. No, they're playing GTA Online for GTA Online.
No, I'm not. That's not GTA Online. That's GTA's like modded multiplayer. That's different. That's 5M.
Honestly,
1%, if that.
Honestly, the sales, the big like chunks they get are probably from consoles, not PC.
On another note,
because PC is not very casual.
On another note, what do you think is the best-selling game of 2017 so far?
What do we think? I'd say
GTA 5.
Yeah, nothing really came out so far.
I already know it's GTA 5.
Probably GTA 5.
Yeah, it's GTA 5. 2017 and it's GTA 5.
That's crazy.
That is so just.
I mean,
deservedly so. Deservedly so.
It's the 4th best-selling game in the world.
Huh?
Wii Sport is the 4th biggest selling game in the world after Wii Sports, Minecraft.
You're lagging.
Yeah. What?
Ah!
Have we lost him?
Rip. We're losing him, Bob. We're losing him.
Say something.
Yep, we lost him. He left the Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
He's been revived.
I don't understand what's happening.
Speak.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
You're about to say that Wii Sports and shit is bigger, and I can explain why Wii Sports and Tetris are higher.
I would know, nigga. I was fucking reading the thing. It's the 4th biggest after Wii Sports, Minecraft, and Tetris. Minecraft is the second best-selling game with 106.86 million sales.
Well, I know why Tetris and Wii Sports are so high. It's because those were given away with consoles.
Yeah.
So those two don't really count. So it's Minecraft and GTA. I find to be
Minecraft
absurd.
Minecraft.
But that doesn't make any sense because GTA 5 is selling more than Minecraft is now on 2017.
Yo, when's Minecraft 2 coming out?
I am mining diamonds.
I play Minecraft.
I'll tell you why Minecraft is sold so well. It's virtual Lego.
No, but my point is that they're not the best selling game of 2017.
Oh no, but they got their sales, bro.
Yeah.
They banked that shit.
They did it long term. They ain't like the fastest selling in like GTA is, but they played it the long game.
GTA just did it on some crack shit, like, and they're still going. It's like no wonder they're so laid back with releases. They don't even need to release games. Like they could release a game every 10 years, like literally. In that, what's the spacing between their main titles?
2008 for GTA 4.
Okay.
GTA 4 is gonna be 10 years old next year,
which is mad. And then GTA 5 came out in 2013. Red Dead Redemption came out. No, Midnight Club came out in 2008, didn't it?
Same with Red Dead came out 2010, I think.
Red Dead came out 2010. They had an expansion pack for Red Dead a year afterwards, I believe.
Max Payne came out 2013, 2012. I think Max Payne 3. I know GTA 5 was announced in 2011. Yeah, but then Max Payne 3 came out.
I remember the long ass wait for that game. Oh my god, it was painful. Waiting for that game to release. Was
preloading it. Preloading it for like that's the first time I preloaded a game.
I got a disc, so I didn't do that.
You know when I
couldn't get a disc because I couldn't buy it.
You know when I opened this shit and I took out the steel case and it was just like.
See, I couldn't get the steel case because I couldn't go into the store and buy it because I'm not 18. So I had to buy it on the store.
I got it off Amazon. I got mine off Amazon and it came like a couple hours late, but still.
I wouldn't have been able to.
I have bought. How many times have you bought GTA, by the way?
2.
In total?
2.
Really?
It's PS3 and PC.
Yeah, PS3 and PC. My brother bought it for Xbox One.
Do you know how many times I bought it? So I've
Xbox One, Xbox 360 and PC, right?
No. Bought it on console. normal. I mean 360 normal when it first came out. Then when next gen came, I bought it like probably a month after it like came out on next gen. And then PC is an interesting one because I did buy it on PC.
I bought it 3 times as well.
I bought it on PC last year, end of last year, for the first time, and I was like, "Whoa, mods!" It was mad. It was like I dipping my hand into the candy, like cookie jar. It was amazing. And then what happened? They released the fucking import-export, wasn't it?
I was the one that told Jay about this.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't have any money. So you can buy shark cards, of course, but there was this one specific deal on this one specific site that gave you
the
like
game and 10 million.
Yeah, it was 10 mil because they were doing some double
and
thing.
It was for like £5 or something stupid.
And I was like, well, I'm gonna buy it obviously because yeah, I have the Rockstar version, the Steam version as well. So the game that they Rockstar put on, the game that's on Steam.
So technically I have
4
three.
times.
I have 3 basically. But
4 copies. Two. So I've spent a lot of money on GTA, a lot, and I've bought shark cards as well over the lifespan of the game. So
yeah, I don't regret buying shark cards though.
Neither do I. I think GTA 5 is one of the best games.
I trust Rockstar. I trust Rockstar with my money for them to do something well with it.
I know that they'll do well with with what they do, but after the thing with the PC debacle, I just can't.
That's
trust
not them though. That's Take-Two.
That's not Rockstar. That's
I know, but still, even when you buy that,
there's no but. Still, it's not them.
That's like saying, "Oh, Ghost Games." Like, no, it's EA. It's the highest. They have bosses. It's
yeah, I know, but still, when you are giving, like, when you're buying shark cards, Take-Two still gets money from it.
So what?
But mods are okay. Mods are allowed now. So I don't want to say.
Yeah, but still, the fact that they even had that little debacle, I'm still like, no.
What? Who were you saying no to? Turn 10 or... I mean, what's the name?
Rockstar.
Take-Two. Take-Two
Interactive.
Take-Two Interactive. T2. I'm going to call them T2 to differentiate. So, what happened, CJ? Let me just explain, because you obviously don't understand what happened.
I know what happened. I covered it.
Okay, so here's... Oh, well, you covered it incorrectly because you're still confused.
No, I made a video on it. Basically...
So you're not going to give money to Rockstar because you don't... I don't make this make any sense.
No, I just don't feel like... I don't want to give in to the shark cards because that's obviously why they went after the mods is because you can... Why buy the shark cards and stuff like that when you can just mod the game and get the stuff in single player?
Because that's not GTA Online.
They did that because people were fucking modding online. It was seeping into online, and it was very apparent.
Yeah, and they went after the wrong people.
No, they didn't go after the wrong people. Yeah, what they did as a business, is they saw the fucking people who gave mods, who made them, who made it possible for people to get them easily. They went to them and they told them they can't do it anymore.
Even though OpenIV doesn't let you do that. Doesn't let you go on multiplayer.
It puts the mods onto the game, which you can take
crazy.
Online.
No, you're not. People are using it incorrectly. No, it doesn't kick you out. It kicks you out.
It kicks you out. It kicks you out when you try to go on GTA 5.
Either way, CJ. Either way, any way you put it, you can't criminalize Rockstar for it. At the end of the day, they saw what happened, and as a company, they told their bosses, "No, that's not happening," and they fixed the situation, and they did it in like the span of a week. Like. They did the right thing. Rockstar put so much fucking effort into their games. There's no way you can say that they are not for the people that play their games.
No, I'm not saying that. I know that's Turn 10's doing, and I'm glad that they got that reversed and all. Did I say Turn 10?
That green wall.
Team 10. It's Team 10. Team 10.
Team 10.
Team 10's doing.
Oh, Jake Paul.
All right. Well, I know it wasn't Rockstar doing. It was Turn 10. It was Take-Two's doing. I keep saying Turn 10. No, it was Take-Two's doing. I know that. I'm glad that it got rectified and all. But still, now we're not getting. Because of that, we're not getting GTA 4's map and GTA 5. So that's still a negative we have to.
So what? You're not going to buy Red Dead like you said before, just because of that?
Because of that. No, I understand what you're saying, CJ. It's shitty that it happened, but I think that people forget sometimes that. They make video games and we enjoy them. It's their art, but there's business. It's business.
I don't even think it's that deep. I think it's to the point where, okay, they made a mistake, but it wasn't only. If Rockstar said do this, they could have easily turned around and said no. Take-Two, but obviously willing enough to like, you know what, we made a mistake, we'll reverse it, and that's for me. It's like, okay, so
if they really didn't want mods on their game, they wouldn't have mods on their game.
Yeah, don't think that your voice had the choice in that. It wasn't your voice. It was Take-Two saying, okay, we understand.
People would still buy GTA, and it would still sell a lot. They would lose their PC margin. Oh well.
That's hard anything anyway.
Like, oh well. I mean, it wouldn't look good on them, and it would look shit for their brand. That's why they didn't. That's why they turned back.
And like that matters for companies anyway.
You look at the Steam reviews for GTA 5 on PC.
I mean, it does. It does. Keeping the fans happy does have a huge effect on brands.
Like GTA like that. Think about how small the PC group is.
Yeah, no, and that's why I said if PC was to like stop buying, if they were to start flopping on PC, look how long.
PC didn't come out for years.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
He didn't release for like what, 5 years afterwards. I feel like it wasn't 5. It was like 3 years. It was like 2-3 years.
That's still mad though. They still were like the best-selling media in like the first week of them putting the game out.
And Xbox 360 only.
Ridiculous, exactly. Two consoles.
They don't need PC. They could get literally scrap PC and nothing like that.
But either way, even painting them in that light's wrong because they wouldn't do that. Like Rockstar are probably the best developers out there when it comes to like making a really good product, making sure that the fans are happy with what they're making. Yeah, they've got shark cards, but the DLC is free. At the end of the day, if you play that game enough, you'll be able to afford the stuff that's in the game.
Or you pay for the shark cards, which is we're paying for the DLC, pretty much.
Exactly.
Like you would in a conventional game.
It's not that bad. I feel like people like to moan because it's hard, like you've got to grind, but it's an MMORPG. That's kind of the point of them anyway. The games are just full of things to do. Even if you are poor, I can go on there and have fun with my friends. It's like there's loads of game modes that they put out like every other month. They're still fucking putting that game, like they're still putting shit out for it, which is mad. I'm bored of it.
GTA Online, like I mentioned earlier, had its best selling year, like is this been the best selling year 4 years after release?
That's ridiculous. The game should be dead. And they're just like literally it's like they're the Queen of England. That bitch should be dead at this point.
Now.
She's still going.
We went off topic. What we weren't even talking about.
What were we talking about?
Anyway,
especially soundtracks. We were talking about fucking music.
Let's move on because we've been on that for a while now. Let's talk about the future of Forza Horizon.
Take me away!
Because I made about this a while ago.
Horizon 4 in India, Bangladesh.
Right, we should go around first off. And this is just going to be Japan, innit? It's just everyone's going to say, but Japan minus CJ. CJ like no Japan.
I will have multiple things to say.
Right,
Same with me.
I'm going to list off locations where I'd like it to be. So obviously one, Japan. Miami. I think Miami would be a sick one. Miami hasn't been done for a very long time. I think Miami is just a good idea.
Yes.
San Diego.
I agree. Ooh,
Where?
Midnight Club 3.
San Diego.
Midnight Club 3.
So you're reaching more towards Yang, if it's not Japan.
Yeah. And then one place will be extremely disappointed. I'm very annoyed
Dubai.
if it's set there. Is 2 places. Dubai in England. I don't want it to be in either of those places. If it's in either of those places, I'm going to shoot Dan Greenwald in the fucking head.
Watch it. No, watch it. They'll see that and they'll go, he hasn't won in England. Let's put it in Wales.
I will
They won't put it in England. The reason why they won't put it in England is because the place is fucking boring. It looked dry. It's grey all the time.
Australia was pretty boring.
Australia, it's boring, but it's still an interesting place to put a game.
Ireland
and England, fam. Like you're telling me those Yanks don't think we're interested? Nah, this place is dead, fam. Don't come here. It's awful. The roads are not even wide enough for one car. You don't want a Horizon here. It's dead.
I mean, yeah. Yes. Dubai, no. I wouldn't like it in Dubai because it would be way too similar to Surfer's Paradise.
The thing is with Dubai, you have the city, but the rest of it, then it's just sand. That's it. It's just the city and sand. No hills.
It's literally just the outback. It's literally just the outback in Surfer's Paradise. It's the whole map.
And and that's the scary thing. That's what would like kind of make it viable for them to do.
And that's another thing. Is I play for Horizon for the map. I don't really play it for like any. I don't play it for unless we're doing races. Like I don't really like. For me, Horizon 2's map was a lot more interesting because I actually would like to go to France and Italy, so I can kind of like I liked it, and there was like nice coastal roads, a few nice coastal roads. As with Australia, there's not really anything to do in it. Like I don't really like. There's not really any like interesting roads like that. Like minus the rainforest. I think the rainforest is one of the most interesting areas.
I've got to disagree. I really do feel like there's a lot more to the Horizon 3 maps than there is to the 2.
Can live to disagree.
For me,
that's what I personally think.
I'd say that the 3 map is just kind of bland for me. At least I prefer the second
map. I feel like
map.
there's more to do in the second one. Like there's more places to go.
The second had a better highway, had more mountain roads, not like or what you can call mountain roads. It just
that's another thing. I don't know why they haven't put any more like actual toge roads in.
Yeah, because they're really
that's retarded. Why there's no actual hills?
That's one thing we can put on a little list of things we're going to talk about. Toge roads. Yeah. Why aren't those a thing? Like an actual mountain pass. Like imagine. Just imagine if they did Horizon 4 in Japan and then put Fujimi in the map.
They would never do that.
They'll do it in Japan, but they don't have any mountain roads. It's just hills.
If they just put Suzuka in the map.
Watch them put like no mountain roads.
Do you know what's mad about that too? Is they actually could because they fucking made the maps. They're not licensed.
Not just that, they literally but they have the licenses for all these places. They could put Scuba. They could put Scuba on a Horizon map.
That too. Do you know where I want it?
Ooh.
Japan. I want it in Japan.
I feel like
because
we're just gonna,
do you know why I want it in Japan? Because it angers people. It angers people where I want a video game. My personal fucking opinion on a video game. It's not even like I have
people
a voice.
Japan would be the perfect place for any. I just want one game to do it. The first game to do it will have my blessings.
One game, one time, please. It's all right. I don't want it in every game. Just one time. It hasn't. Has there been an open world racing game that's been in Japan? No. So it'll just be very interesting.
3 remix, but like that was like how many years ago? Like I was like 100 years ago.
Like come on, can you imagine? Can you actually imagine the way they would look now? Imagine fucking the Frostbite engine with Japan. Like the lights reflecting off everything.
Horizon, imagine the trailer. Imagine like, you know in Horizon 2, when they had the cars rolling through the cathedrals and shit with the doors up. Imagine that through Tokyo's like city centre with like all the neon lights. I would cream. Imagine like if they recreated the Fast and Furious scene when he's drifting through the city centre in the trailer.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. It just makes me depressed.
Or if not Japan, I wouldn't mind seeing an American take on it again because I feel like Colorado was done very well.
It was. I think Colorado was the most interesting map we've had so far.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed that map miles better than 1 and 3, which is mad because it's the smallest. But yeah, that map was 10 times better. The highways, the mountains, the little city areas. It was just pleasant to look at. The color palettes were just all. It was a very nice, compact map.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say colorful, but I'd say it was very nice on the eyes. The color palette.
Yeah, it was like an orangey color.
Yeah, it was like nice on the eyes. It was very aesthetic. Had a good aesthetic.
It was very different. It wasn't like all like samey. You had the desert area, the canyons.
But it wasn't like oversaturated.
Yeah, nah. It was nice. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else in the world I'd want it apart from America or Japan.
I could see it.
Nah, same. Maybe New Zealand. That's a bit boring as well.
Yeah, I mean, with me, the place I want to see it the most is Japan, pretty much. But I would second place if I'd go like a second place though, like if it wasn't Japan, I'd say Scandinavia.
That's what I wouldn't mind Sweden or the Netherlands.
Yeah, like
my Scandi niggas.
Yeah, that'd be a cool place.
I think Germany wouldn't be too bad, but again, that's a bit boring.
What's there?
Yeah, they've already done Italy, unless they do Southern Italy.
It's just like I feel like they've done that shit too much. Dude, give us something different. Give us like with Forza now. We've seen big sweeping roads. We've seen that like primarily big long roads and like foresty areas. Give me cities. Give me grids. Give me something that will make the game feel more in depth.
New York could be quite a good one.
Even that.
I wonder how they would do that. Like they're like not like the only like big city area they have in any of the Horizon games is Surfer's Paradise. But imagine
It's not even that good.
No, it's not.
Well,
like,
I had
imagine, which is really
Nice
just
wasn't even that good either.
No, it's just like a couple of houses, like
Nice was a bit more than a couple houses.
Well, no, okay, but it was not like it wasn't. It was like Mediterranean. It wasn't like a city we would normally imagine.
No. But it was still like a city area for Horizon standards.
Like I could see Miami, I can see like San Diego to an extent, but then with New York, there's just kind of like so much to it. Like there's so like you have Manhattan, you have Staten Island, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. Like you have such an area, you really wouldn't have much room for like country roads or something like that. You wouldn't really have that.
Well, it's a game. They can. It's not real life. They can.
I mean,
improvise.
True, but I feel like that's a bit too much to tackle. They probably spend too much time working on the map than other things. Like which is how which like they
bullshit. That's the same. Like that makes no sense. They're gonna spend time on the map regardless of where it's at.
True. I mean, that's what they did with Horizon 3. They spent 18 months on the first 10 minutes, and then they probably spent like another 3 on the rest of the game. But, what was I going to say? I can also like Scandinavia because they have some really good roads there, especially in the southern parts of like Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, Finland, and plus that's a good place for rallying. They have good rally stuff there as well. But then they're probably gonna go overboard with the off-roading. So
I am bored of dirt.
That's another thing. No. That's another thing. A more focused experience.
More on. Yeah.
Don't make me a boss. But the sad thing is, I remember watching a Forza 7 interview, and they said that players want the choice to do that shit. And I feel like if they have that mentality with Forza 7, they're only going to have that mentality with Horizon.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want that shit. I want to have a focused experience. Don't make me the boss. Give me a line of progression. Make me go from D class to C class to B class to A class to S1. But with how they've done it with Forza 7, is they're just giving you it, and I don't know, I can't stand that, because then I'm just gonna end up driving S1 cars because that's what I drive. If you're giving me the option, I'm driving S1. I'm not driving anyone else because there's not much point. Like you've given me everything.
Kind of goes with
They're gonna fuck up the progression.
It goes with this generation, doesn't it? Really. Like spoon-fed.
Millennials not wanting to work for it.
Don't want any challenge.
Even with 2015, it was a bit too forgiving. Like one of the first cars you could start off with is a BRZ, which
no, that's different. There's a limited car that's Need for Speed. That's different. Like what Need for Speed issues? Yes, no, it's just the difficulty was shit. At least in Forza you can change the difficulty. Need for Speed you can't change the difficulty. It's just easy all the way through. Yeah. Like a minor blip up at component parts if you shit, and then it carries on as normal. With Forza, the issue isn't the AI difficulty. You can bump that up or lower it. The difficulty is not in the AI. It's in the progression. There is no difficulty in the progression at all.
No, hell, with Horizon 3, like after I did like the beginning shit, I was given like 20 like NSXs and like Lamborghinis and stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this?
But that again, like, you know that like
yeah.
And then they're going to do the same thing with the same one. And if you look at my actual expectations, I'm expecting it to be more or less what we have in the last one. More cars, 8K sky, and more off-road, more open map, bigger. Like it'll be double the size of the map as they usually do.
I'm pretty ways, or the map was 8K, wasn't it?
I'm just joking. It wasn't serious.
Oh
yeah, but like double the size of what the last map was, like what we've seen from the last game. Again, I think they're gonna expand on be your own festival person, because you know for Forza 7, you know how they said they were gonna add parts for drivers and stuff. Wasn't that in the last game?
What do you mean add parts for drivers?
Like driver personalization.
No, you can only change your gender.
Change gender, not
change gender.
That's it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought that was so. What? Oh, okay, no one. I'm going completely off topic at this point now. Anyway, my point is, I can just see them expanding on what they've put in Horizon 3.
I can see another going back on the topic of where we like to see. I think I can see Horizon going to New England or so. I could just see it going there.
New England,
like Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut.
That's fucking boring. It doesn't need to go there.
It is. But the thing is,
why would they go to a relevant place like that? It wouldn't.
Because there's mountains and there's roads and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just one of the places that came up.
There's mountains they could go, which will
watch,
be
watch,
better tag.
just watch.
New England, isn't that some like fucking like not Mormons and like?
Fam,
no, that's Utah.
We're selling a game. We're gonna have it either in New England or Miami.
I've typed in New England and I can just see hella churches. I can just see churches and horses.
But watch what they're gonna do. They're gonna go to either Africa or South America. Knowing them,
I think as a whole, Forza needs to stop focusing on the car list because that's another thing they do a lot. You've got so many cars, Forza. Like you don't need any more. Focus on the gameplay experience.
I don't even think it's a focus. I don't even think it's a focus on them. They've got all those licenses, so put them in. I don't even think it's got anything to do with focusing on the car list. They think about it. The cars from Horizon 2, well, most of them.
I don't even think it's not even a putting in thing though, because they take cars out from game to game, like the MR2, for example, from Horizon 2 to Horizon 3.
Yeah, which is odd.
And then there's obviously other little examples which I can't think off the top of my head because we're on the spot. But like, I just feel like they focus way too much on the car list. Like, oh, we've got 200 more cars this time from other games as DLC and stuff. And it's like, okay, I get it. Forza, you've always got good car lists. That's like, come on, like, just take a bit of less emphasis off the cars that no one's gonna use, because like realistically, you're gonna have a select bunch of cars you're gonna use, and that's gonna be it. Like Forza, you've got a good car list, so everyone knows this. Like, focus on something which is a bit more rich.
Indeed.
What else have we been talked about? Online experience. Get rid of the XP system.
The retarded adventures thing. Oh,
no,
please.
no, adventures are good. I like adventures. Adventures is good.
Not adventures.
The online road trips.
Yeah, that.
No, that's a good idea. Online road trips is a great idea. The problem with online road trips is if you drift at the back of the pack, you get points.
That's what I mean. Retarded. The point system on it. Retarded.
The point system needs to be removed. The XP system needs to be removed. They need to make it so it's actually based on winning.
Here's what Playground Games need to do. They need to go and look at the stats and stuff and the statistics of their games and see what people have been doing in those. Notice that there's people that actually sit back and drift. Notice that, hang on, people always go to this one car park and just drift a lot. Maybe, just maybe, people want a drift mode in Forza Horizon. I don't know. Might be tripping a little bit. Maybe we should talk to Dan. Hey Dan, should we have a drifting mode on Forza Horizon? No, we can't do that because my head is bald and I own a Ford GT. Goodbye.
No, we'll just go and kill. You phoned me. I'm Dan Greenwald.
Ring.
Hello.
The fans kind of want.
My name is Dan Greenwald. Forza Racing Leagues are the most intense and new edition of Forza Motorsport 7. In this game, you can add character customization. You can even be a clown. We've added some really fun ones this year, which you can only unlock in Forza Motorsport 7. Keep an eye on the Xbox Wire for more information. See you soon. That's it.
No, I'm at this point. I've got a clown Dan. My boy Danny's not been doing good lately, so.
My boy Danny.
Maybe, just maybe, you can get a bit of my loving if he puts me on 7. But
unless he does that, I'm GT Sport. You know they added in the character customization option, and you know what they've done with it?
What?
You can make your own.
What do you mean?
Like liveries and shit, like on the thing.
Oh, that's great.
You can actually make your own. It would have been cool if they did what Forza did, where like you can actually like have different helmets and shit. But like, I feel like that was a bit of like a wink. Do you not think? Because like to announce something so later on.
So what are you gonna like recreate your hippo on there, or are you just gonna put it like?
I am not gonna use that feature. I've never got that type of time.
I'm gonna draw.
I'm gonna be playing Need for Speed.
I'm gonna draw dick and nipples on mine.
You know how many people are gonna fucking do that as well.
GT Sport was announced to have a really bad, well not bad, but lacking single player experience because they're going so in with the multiplayer experience. A lot of the media, because they've gone to go play it recently or play like an early version of it, they've just said that the single player is as lacking as we anticipated.
Early version of it, nigga. Why is that game not completed yet?
It's in beta at the moment.
What? Still? Isn't it supposed to come out in like a couple of months?
October 17th.
Okay, they better hurry up with that, because if
What do
Why
you
is it
mean?
in?
Oh,
So,
now
the
Beta?
game's not completed.
Need for Speed was in a beta like 3 weeks before release.
Okay, no, okay. Maybe I'm pre-jacking a bit, but the game's been in production for how long now?
Way too long. It should be up by now.
I remember like 2 years ago
So
they were
long.
announcing a beta.
GT6 2013 came out in 2013, so they had to be making it around there.
I keep looking like I keep seeing like. Oh, I keep seeing them like I keep seeing it on my timeline. Like, bro, how's it not out yet?
I don't know. It should be, and everyone knows about why I'm pissed off at GT and why this doesn't look like GT7. I just wanted GT7.
I'm angry. And the thing is about Gran Turismo is it's so prestigious as well. Like, I don't get it.
If this online experience best be next, this online experience best drag me in. Otherwise, I'm gonna regret it.
Payback.
He's pulling out. He's pulling out.
Payback. The Crew 2.
Yeah, you gotta understand. You gotta understand.
And all the other games that are coming out this year.
Call of Duty World War 2.
World War 2, yeah.
Legit, 3 weeks after GT Sport comes out, Need for Speed 2017 is gonna be out.
3 weeks is a long ass time.
Yeah.
It is. I think. Do you think by then you'll have your initial impression on GT then, or Sport GTS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like give it a week.
Yeah, a week, just a week.
For most games, I could finish it in a week.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I just looked up GT Sport and it's saying how it's not gonna have any microtransactions.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Because they didn't have them. They did have them in the last one, but they took them out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anything else we want to say on Forza? I feel like we said a lot of it.
GB Jang.
Could go on for days. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think a drift mode is something which would be cool, but again, I was gonna mention this earlier. You know Pro Street? You know how Pro Street had a drift ring, a drift king, a drag king, etc. etc.
Yeah.
Something like that in Horizon would be really cool.
Yeah, like bosses. Levels.
Like, you know, in the first one they actually had like different bosses, like have different bosses for different disciplines. Because that's another thing. Forza got so many cars, but they don't do anything with it. Like, actually,
they've got so many cars, they've got so much money, but they don't do anything with it. What they do is they spend money on a fucking 8K camera and go and take pictures of the sky.
With Forza, you could have a race king, you could have a rally king.
Yeah.
You could have like a mixed king and then a drift king. 4.
Definitely.
That's 4. That is. Why am I not working for Turn? Why am I not working for Playground Games? That is money. That is money, and they don't even have to. All they have to do is make a drift mode for that. They don't do anything else.
And even if let's say we were doing this, let's say we could implement this into Horizon 3. So you got Surface Paradise, that's one boss. Byron Bay, one boss. Outback, one boss. And where is it? The Kayong, the foresty bit. You know what I'm on about with the lumberjacks.
Byron Bay.
No, the village. It's like a. Ah! Help! Hold up.
No.
Horizon 3 map.
Byron Bay.
Real quick, no, it's not Byron Bay.
I literally just said that.
Cooper Petty.
Why is it? Is it literally? Are you taking the piss off? Like, come on, we're stalling here. Tell me what it's called. It's there, Yarra Valley. Yarra Valley.
Oh, I could have
just underneath, just underneath the outback.
Oh, I could have told you that. Why didn't you ask me?
Yeah. So what you said about the kings, you could put each king into each area. And
I am the king of the Yarra Valley. You shall
do that. Yeah, and if like, you win their territory, sort of thing.
Like carbon. Imagine if they bought something like that.
So
that would
not
like
even a carbon thing. That's just a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, but it reminds me of carbon.
That's one thing that a lot of people say. I'm not saying this about you specifically. There's a lot of people will say, "Oh, this is from this place." It's like,
no, I said it reminded me of carbon.
I know. This is
100% correct saying that it's a racing game.
This is why I said it wasn't fucking specifically to you. Jesus Christ!
Don't swear at me. No, you're fucking self.
Don't swear at me.
Don't swear at me. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass for my dealing.
I've literally stuffed my penis in your ass. So I know what you're talking about.
You've done nothing of the sort. You fucking disgusting tramp.
I have humped on you.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Ooh, I remember that song from my childhood.
Let's move on to my next topic because I forgot what I was about to say.
Niggers.
Right, next topic is
Great still.
YouTube pet peeves. This is one interesting one.
No, this is just you. This is you. What do you mean YouTube pet peeves?
So either something you do or something other people do. One thing which pisses me off is when people put not clickbait in titles.
Is this?
I've seen this as a consistent thing. Is
this news? Is this news? Like,
do you not want to contribute to the conversation?
Breaking news.
I'm just saying, is this new? I am contributing. I'm asking, like,
people actually do this.
Did I say it was news? No, I just said it was a pet peeve I have.
You know, I love it when you do it. No, I understand. I don't understand how that's still going, and still people are still doing that after it's been like how many years now? Come on, didn't that start cropping up when like iDub started doing like when he did like the first content crop thing on Jinx? Wasn't it around that period?
I feel like it's been booming now.
Which is mad, because how is it still going? How are people like Jake Paul still thriving? I don't get it.
I was gonna say, when people, I'll say I make a 10-minute video. When people leave comments within that 10 minutes, you haven't watched the video.
Good video.
You haven't watched that video. You're not getting replied to. That pisses me off. I want words. The video is 11 minutes long. You're commenting after 8 minutes. You could have not watched that video in 8 minutes. Don't leave a comment. Wait. Like, frustrates me. That does. That's a pet peeve of mine. I'm guilty of this. When people don't have end screens, and it's just blank, and it's just the squares and the circles. I've done that myself, because sometimes you just forget. But that really annoys me when I'm watching a video and it's just squares.
The only reason I've ever done that is because I've either been really, the day's been hectic and I've not been able to do it, or I've pre-uploaded it and forgot. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I remember with my old outro before, like, you could do your own end screen on YouTube. I would have like an old video of mine like playing as my outro, but I never ever like had an actual link for it. I never ever had one.
I would do that as well, not put the annotation.
I just never bought. I
never fucked with an annotation. I just put thanks for watching.
I did that so many times.
I ended up doing that at the end. Now I just end off the video when I just put the boxes up when I'm like, hey, thanks for watching, assholes, and then I just put the boxes up as I'm saying that.
The boxes are fine now. This is so much easier. Yeah. They need to make it a default though. I don't know why they haven't done that sooner.
It is very, very, very simple, and that's why it's a very simplistic way of doing it. It's neat as well. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another YouTube pet peeve I have?
I don't know if I have a pet peeve.
Something like that has to annoy you when people do little things like that.
I hate when people type like they comment in all caps.
When people scream at me when I open a video, that's quite annoying. Theo is guilty of this.
Like I'll go into videos.
I'll go into Theo's video and be like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Fuck! I wasn't expecting that."
The thing is, you should be expecting it from Theo at this point.
I've done that.
He's a changed alien.
I hate when people
I hate when people don't complete their let's plays.
Hey, that's another thing actually. When people just started talking about Theo getting married in my comments, off topic comments as a whole.
She dad. It's because she dad.
Pissing me off. Like, it's not just that, but like I'll see comments about like just random shit which has no correlation to the video.
Oh yeah, like I had a video. I forgot what it was. I think it was on some. I forgot what it was. All I know is it was something completely different, and some guy comments, "Jack, I want your opinion." Then it's a bunch of spaces, so you have to click down, so it says "show more," and it says, "Didn't Theo cross the fucking line?" I'm like, the fuck? What does this have to do with anything?
And like another thing with that is like people, because it's both sides. It's like that side of like not even talking about the video, and then the other side of this guy is so much better than X and X and X. It's like I get you trying to be nice and shit, but like that's really disrespectful, and like I don't appreciate that sort of thing.
I mean, on the flip side, there's funny comments that you get like that random. Like I got one recently, and I was told I look like a depressed XX Tentacion, sorry, and I don't get that. I like, what? That's random. Because I'm black. Because I'm black, I look like X. Like, huh?
What else was I gonna say? Fuck, I completely forgot. Oh, the people who start off like they'll comment something and then they continue on with "as a small YouTuber" or "as blah blah blah."
Yeah,
like they snub it in. They try and.
I don't understand what that means. Like, I don't understand. Do you treat anyone else different because they've got more subscribers? Like,
or what they'll do is like they'll talk about their content, but not directly.
Oh, self-promotion the worst. Fam, you're not getting self-promotion on my videos.
Like,
best believe getting deleted.
There's the two type of the people. The people who do that, like where they sneak it in, and then there's the people who just state their name and go, subscribe, please.
Spam, straight to spam. They don't even get through.
Like, these niggas think they can comment on my video, which I spent like 4 hours on, just to like say subscribe to my channel. No, you can go fuck yourself.
Not even say, oh, great video. Not even try and lie. Lie.
I saw one where this guy. I was talking to Jay about this like either last night or something. There was this one guy who commented like, "Hey, I just found your channel. Really cool stuff. Like and subscribe." And then he goes on, "Now it's your turn. Like and subscribe on my channel, or I will unsubscribe."
You're gonna get people like that because some people don't have morals. And then you get people that are just way too young to understand how to like behave.
There's a lot of those.
Re-upload. Like when you get people who re-upload your videos, that's like, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
You don't. It's not even like. It's happened multiple times to me. But
I'm gonna get so much of that at Gamescom.
The occasions, the occasions it's happened, it's been like people who like are in the circle or like will comment on my videos, and that just makes it like even worse. So you're commenting on my shit, right? And then you're downloading my shit, right? And re-uploading my shit, and then not even saying, oh, credits go. No, you just literally taking my video like it's yours, or taking my outro, or something like that. There's been occasions where I've been copied, but that's a bit different to literally someone ripping the fucking video off your channel. Like, has it happened?
I don't know if anyone's copied me like that.
Watch Mojo's stolen my video before.
Watch Mojo.
No, they sourced you. That's a bit different.
But they never credited me, or they never asked me as well. So they just took it.
They put source.
Well, that's right. They did, but they never credited me. They did credit me, but they never.
You should have like fucking hit a copyright strike on them, because you know how much bank you would have got.
Is that stealing though?
They never asked me.
Well, is it? Yeah, it's not.
Doesn't it fall under fair use?
Because it's not your
It's not your game. You didn't make it.
It's not original content.
True.
So I don't think that
I don't know
could even do that.
But I mean, even like I've had people like, have you heard this channel called Drag Card TV? They make like crash compilations and racing games. They asked me to use a clip of mine in one of their videos. I'm like, sure. Like, I don't care. But
no, of course.
I mean, watch Mojo. They just took it.
Like, there's been a few people recently. Recently, I've been like, the last time I made a video with Crowned, it kind of brought in new subs, and the subs were kind of like editors. Do you know people who do like, how do I explain, CS:GO edits with like trap music over it, and it's like really quick. Yeah, like that, exactly like that. But just with Need for Speed. And there's people that have taken my shots from my video and done that. That's fine. I have no problem with that. And I'll state like the original video below. I have no problem with that at all, because they're doing it fairly. They're changing it, and they're stating my name in it. They're not taking it and doing it in a bad light, or in like knowing that they're doing something wrong. It's not wrong. You can.
I feel like it's a lot easier with you though as well, because you do cinematics. With like for me,
what if someone takes my face? It's a bit different. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
that's what I mean. But like, even a case of putting my webcam over, like, you're putting your webcam over mine, sort of thing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was about to say people probably do that.
Like, I don't know. Like with me at least.
I guess if it's really important,
if anyone actually stole anything. I guess I had exclusive gameplay before. Like, remember when Horizon 3 came out and I had Surface Paradise stuff before anyone else did, and like Need for Speed and stuff. I've had exclusive gameplay, but I don't know if anyone stole anything. Did
you watermark it though?
Yeah.
I guess you would know then. I guess you would have seen it by now if it got big.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's one channel. They downloaded a specific group of videos. I don't really care at this point because it just takes so much effort to get rid of them all, and I know that channel's dead at this point. Because I've like taken down like 4 or 5, and I was like, this takes so long, I'm just leave it. It's not gonna bother me. And it's like that's it. I don't know. It's a weird scenario. Like
I have a story to tell. Back when I was like a young lad, the age of 13 years old, I want you know you guys know the story of the ET like shit game from like the Atari 2600?
No.
Right?
Yes, the worst game ever.
Yeah, and I wanted to say I have gameplay of that on my channel, so I looked up gameplay, downloaded it off some guy who's just playing it, just uploaded it, and then the description said, gameplay caught from emulator.
Question: why on earth would you want that game on your channel? That's like one of the worst games. That's literally rated one of the worst games ever made.
No. That's what, like today I'm looking at myself and I'm like, why the fuck did I do this? Like I just took it from some guy playing it and just re-uploaded it. I took it down like a couple of years ago, but fuck, I was dumb.
Right, let's move on to the final topic.
Ooh.
It is, what are the games we buying for this year? Because obviously we all know we're pretty much all buying Need for Speed. So let's just rule that out.
Twice, can I say?
I'll go through my list because I know what my list is off the top of my head. So Need for Speed, obviously, which we've already said. GT Sport, COD World at War. Am I drawing a blank?
You are Far Cry.
Far Cry.
That's next year.
But still,
are we coming next year?
Are we counting that as well? Yeah,
it's gonna come really quickly.
Crew 2 then, I guess.
The only one I think every single one you stated different with me is Destiny 2. That's about it.
We already have it though.
I'm Forza 7.
I'm not buying Forza, but I think you two are.
I'm not. No,
I'm copying.
Right, for me, I'm just gonna all the racing games coming out, like the Crew 2, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo Sport. I'm getting.
So hang on, you're buying Gran Turismo Sport, but not Forza 7.
No,
why are you buying Gran Turismo Sport? Why are you buying Gran Turismo Sport? Can you even race simulation games? Why are you buying Gran Turismo Sport? Are you buying Gran Turismo Sport to make a statement? Because if you are, well done, because it's the first time you're standing by your guns and you're not buying a Forza game because it's a scam. So, well done.
What was I saying?
Why are you actually not buying Forza? Because I'm not buying Forza because I feel like it's too similar to the last one, and I haven't played a GT game since 2013. That's my reasoning for not buying Forza this year, because I haven't played a Gran Turismo game since PS3.
Yeah.
What's your reasoning?
I don't want Forza 7. I have Forza 6, and that's Forza 7 just looks like Forza 6.
It's the same game.
Forza 6
same game. I played it. It's the same game.
For me, Forza
but Gran Turismo Sport's totally different from Gran Turismo 6, sorry.
For me, Gran Turismo Sport looks like a version of iRacing that I can get into. Demo. That I can sort of get into.
I'm joking. If I honestly, for my hand up, if I had a PlayStation, I'd probably get a Gran Turismo Sport just to see. But I don't, so it's not happening.
I'm interested in the online. I want to see what the online.
That's why.
It looks like it's really good. It looks like it's the saving grace. It looks like it's the one thing which can save the game for me is the online. I want to see
that's why I'm comparing it to iRacing, because that's what iRacing's all about. But this looks like a more, I don't want to say casual, but it's a more
noob.
It is casual. Though. It's more casual than fucking iRacing.
Yeah, because iRacing you have to pay a fucking subscription, like a $9.99 subscription.
That doesn't make it not casual. That just makes the pricing different. The reason why it's not casual is because it's fucking iRacing.
Yeah, but this I'm comparing it to that. Yeah, pretty much because it's like, and I feel like I can get into it pretty good. So that's why.
Forza Racing Leagues. Sorry, I'll stop.
What else?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Far Cry.
Shit! You just reminded me. That game too. Oh, so many video games. Oh, my head.
Kingdom Hearts is my shit. I love that. I've got I think the discs up there. I've got the remaster for the first and second one.
Have you got the key for cosplay?
Because I know you got. I'm coming as Josine Hernandez to EJ.
No, EJ actually needs to come as that kid from the kid from.
I'm coming as that.
I can't see that. The number 7.
Gone. Oh yes.
Yes. What else was I saying?
COD World at War just gleaming.
COD World at War 2. COD World at War 2. Call of Duty World War 2. Sorry.
Are you okay?
I keep calling it World War 2. I'm dumb. What else? Far Cry 5. I think I already
Gravel.
said that. Yeah, Gravel, my favorite game. What? Oh, and X-Plane 11. I want to get that.
What?
Thanks.
What? What was the last game you said? Sorry.
X-Plane 11. It's already out, but I
Fuck
want
off. No one knows what that is. Stop talking.
It's a flying simulation.
No, CJ. If you want a flying simulator, go to your local airport and fucking rob the plane and fly it.
That's not a simulator. Plus, you could die when I make a shit landing because I need to learn to make my iOS landing.
Just get a parachute and just bail out, and you see the plane starts crashing, fall in.
No.
Right.
I'm
Q&A
thirsty.
questions. Q&A questions. This has been a good
Q&A questions.
This has been a good way to send it off over here, if I can say so myself. Right.
You're talking like it's gonna die, like it's the end.
File
Bye, Drivecast. Fuck Richard. He's not even here.
Should I title it The End?
Oh God.
Go for it. Richard's heart drops.
Because no one will believe that. I need to put like the end of Drivecast or something. Like just the end of Drivecast.
The end of Drivecast, and then in small letters on my channel.
No, the end of Drivecast.
Very small
at the
letters.
End, like hyphen hashtag 119 or whatever.
120, because that's the one we're on.
Right. Q&A questions. If you could combine 3 aspects of any 3 JDM cars for handling, looks, and performance, what would it be? And if Jay doesn't say the RX-7 as everything, he's fucking lying.
I know what I'm gonna say. The fucking Nissan Micra. Whoa,
Right. Handling.
Handling.
Hard. Handling and performance are like the same thing.
Does this have to be realistic? Can we just be stupid?
Yeah.
Okay, handling, I'm gonna say NSX.
Ooh, yeah. I was
Original
about to say
NSX,
that.
none of that new bullshit. Looks, I guess I'm gonna say R32.
Hang on a second. The fucking technology in the new NSX is insane.
Yeah, that
I'm not
new
making
one's
this as a
really
track
good.
car. I'm
And
just making
probably
it as a,
handles. It'll go around the track and fucking spin an old NSX. So please,
it probably
don't
would,
shun-
but like
don't
the
shun it, you know.
the electric steering is not going to be anywhere near as good as the old steering.
For your feeling.
Obviously, I'm answering it for
you
me.
want-
I'm not
if you know-
answering
if
it
you
for
know-
you, am I?
No, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. If you're putting down a fucking track, nigga, and your life's on the state, you racing for pinks, we go on green. You're gonna be want to be in that techno, raw 4-wheel drive.
NSX for the handling, NA2.
NA1.
You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
NA1
R32 for
no, the
looks.
the NA1 is the one with the lights that go whoa, and the NA2 is the ones with the lights that stay.
But you
and
don't know the
pop up.
differences.
But you told me I don't know the difference, but I know what the difference is.
So the NA2
get
was,
nay-nayed.
So the NA2 was the second thing after the second variation afterwards, and it had a better torque curve. It was lighter. They basically went on Senna's after he died. He still had a list of improvements that he wanted to originally do to the original NSX, but make it a bit more hardcore. So they stripped out everything. It hasn't got like airbags in certain places. It hasn't got spare wheels. Hasn't got all those types of things. So completely stripped out and lightened out. They replaced a lot of the. You don't care. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you.
But they made it look like shit. That's all that matters.
Handling looks. Performance.
Look.
The modern day GTR.
My name Jeff.
Here's mine.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I lied. Handling is the LFA. Lied.
That's not.
Here's mine.
That's a Lexus.
It's not JDM, is it not? Is it not JDM? Is it not a Japanese car, Jack? Is that what you're about to say? Watch what you're about to say, because what you're about to say is incorrect.
Imagine an R32 which looks like an LFA and goes like an R35.
I'm being
That'd be weird.
I'm being intimidated, but I'm pretty sure
Here's mine.
Fuck that. The looks are going to look like an NSX actually. Fuck that noise. Carry on.
Here's mine. So, looks. Where we going with the looks? Ha ha. Shall we go with the obvious?
RX-7. You could say RX-7, but
I could, but that's just
my
going to be
logic
boring,
was,
so I'm not going to
It
say
look a bit
RX-7.
weird if you had like an RX-7, like with a
No.
real match.
No, I don't think he means like. What does he mean by?
Well, my idea of what it was the handling is like the handling characteristics of one car, performance is one characteristic, and then the looks is just a shell.
Yeah. So
like
that's
why I changed my idea of like, because imagine an LFA, what was it, a V12 in an R32? It look a bit weird.
Okay, but mine's not gonna look weird. So I would have, and it doesn't have to be realistic in any sense.
Well, an LFA in an R32 isn't.
So I would have an RX-7 with the handling right for the fucking 787B racing car. The performance
JDM car, like domestic car.
Oh, that's still a Japan. All right then, fuck it.
Domestic car.
Shut all over my plans. Okay, so
it says JDM domestic.
Oh, what's that fucking Nissan racing? What's that Nissan long ass Nissan car?
R390.
Is it?
R390 is what it is.
It is. So I would have, because I'm just trying to think of like one of the like more insane like Jap cars, and this is what I would call like a Japanese super car-ish thing. So
I keep changing my own ideas, to be honest.
There was a road version of that car.
Yeah, and because they had to for the can't say it, homologation.
It was a twin turbo V8. So I'd have the RX-7 body, I'd have that engine, so performance, handling new latest GTR, and then
really,
is that it? Yeah,
I've changed my idea as well. The handling is NSX, performance is LFA, and then looks, I don't care, just make it look nice.
For me, I'd take handling with the new NSX. Oh no, not handling. Sorry, the performance with the new NSX. The handling with the
everything you could have. You'd have an NSX.
Yeah, that thing's a beast. Yeah,
it is quite mad though.
And I take
is it an LFA though, or is it an R390?
I know you don't like it because it's more on the more technical side, but it's still a very insane car.
No, that's not why I don't like. I don't mind it, but it's like I know I have all of the options. You can anything.
Yeah, I'd take that, and then handling. I'd probably take one of the new GTRs, and then looks, Acura Integra.
Can you imagine that being an Integra? Fucking whoa! Fucking gripping around corners like in a fucking race car.
Matthew asks, if Juice were to come back, what would you like to see in that game that wasn't in past games?
Philadelphia or a cool city like that.
In Midnight Club. Everything that was in Midnight Club, LA.
More customization, like that wasn't in there.
I can't even remember.
Was Juice 2 like actual street racing, or was it like was it sanctioned street racing, like tracks in the city? Like, was it illegal or no illegal?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Juice 1 was Juice 1 was illegal, Juice 2 was legal.
I can't even remember Juice too much. Like it's not really there. I haven't played it in years.
I have the game, but
you gotta pick up the disc and show us.
Actually, no. I have the.
What
box,
the fuck is this show and tell?
To be honest, I did.
I was just saying, I have the box, but I don't have the game. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why.
Oh.
Going on?
Oh yeah, then.
No, Morass. If all of you owe 100 million to a cartel leader, you decide to go for a bank heist to get the money as fast as possible. This isn't any ordinary bank heist. Since you're all going to steal $100 million, how do you approach the heist?
What do you mean? That's like, do I need to go away and write a fucking plan? Jesus Christ. That's like, go away and write a fucking plan and the diagram and everything.
Right, I'm gonna payday.
Project.
We're gonna payday 2 this shit. Let's go.
I don't know. How do you even quickly answer that?
Right, so I'm just gonna guess. All right, just for reference, let's just say this bank is like a big bank, like the Union Depository in GTA 5. Because 100 million, not every bank has 100 million in the bank.
You don't need to like give us a full-on detailed experience. Like you're gonna detail out.
To be
what
fair,
the GTA
to be
5
honest,
map looks like, and we don't need
to
that.
be honest, he gave me an image in my head. So
let's just say like something like that.
We use spoons to dig tunnels, and we just grab it as much as we can in our pants, and then we do it.
The fucking Shawshank Redemption, Lamau, but reversed.
I'm saying what we do. I get a helicopter, we land it in the middle of the road, you run in, get the money, and we come out of the helicopter, and we've got it in a bag on our back, and we're hovering over the sea, and they're like, yo, we've got you surrounded, get out with your hand and land the vehicle. And I look at
you know when you get fucking shot out of the sky?
I look at you, go, Nina, my thoughts are with you, and I jump down into the sea, and we enter a submarine and leave.
You know, if you jump down to the sea, you're gonna break your bones.
Fucking GTA. What do you mean, why if you land it? Do you think you are? You're just gonna jump out of the fucking like land, flat like that, and sink slowly.
This is Grand Theft Auto 4. You can't just like that and be fine.
Why can I just picture Cam naked, falling, and then when he hits the surface of the water, just a clap noise? Like death.
So he's gonna do like one of those Olympic diver things where it's just.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if we were about to do this now, I'm the one with the ideas.
Well, I
just told you, spoons.
You're the one that's not getting in there. You're gonna get killed by the cartel leader. You're gonna be sitting there. The cartel leader's gonna be like, "Why did I even waste my time with a fucking retard like you?" And he's gonna shoot you.
When I freaking when I go like that with my spoon on his forehead, and he goes, "Ow."
Right. I think that's how the cartel. Maybe he's a bit of a psycho, actually. Maybe because, ow, kill him.
Right. So for my plan, we have
you've got two teams. You know, you've not even got 5 minutes. You've got 2 minutes to explain what you're doing.
Nah. All right, we got Alpha team, we got Bravo team. Bravo team goes out somewhere in the other part of the city and starts shooting shit just to cause a distraction. So all the emergency personnel, all the SWAT teams and all that stuff, they go out there. They have like a fake.
Basically, what CJ just said, he's gonna go and shoot his school up. Carry on.
No. Like they go up, hold up another bank, but like take hostages and stuff like that. So like they cause a distraction. No, at a bank. Why would they be robbing a? You're weird.
So hang on. So you're gonna. Wow, that's putting your men at risk like shit. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, high risk, high reward. Need for Speed Rivals. Let's go.
Minute 30 seconds left, CJ.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, shut up. So we have
I won't tell you next time when you got on time then.
The main. You're not the time.
No! Just carry on.
Right. So we have the main bank heist, and we just go in, guns blazing, boom, 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 no witnesses. We take the money, we smash grab, we rap, we do the high fives. Yeah, we did it. We get out. Now. By then the cops are coming. Like, oh shit, the real bank heist is over this way. Come on, gang. And the cops go over there. But by the time we get there, we're gone. We're in the plan. We're in the vehicles. We switch vehicles. Cops found our tags. Oh well, we're in a different car now. So vroom, we get away. Boom, boom, boom. By the time our faces get out, we don't have that because we're wearing masks. We're in South America, boy. We have the cartel's money. We're all good.
It reminds me of GTA. Honestly, the first bit was very clever. The whole distracting with the gun.
Oh yeah, I got that off a real heist because there was.
I knew you wouldn't have come up with that in your own head, you fucking idiot. I thought
What I got from that is there was a bank robbery near my house where they called in a bomb threat at the airport. They called in a bomb threat at the airport, so all the cops went there. But then they went to a bank and just killed a bunch of people and took the money. I mean, they were still caught, but...
And the last question fits perfectly for the last episode of Drivecast on this channel. We're about to hit 2 hours as well, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys have realised.
Ooh.
100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist.
2 hours.
Comes from Zenith. It's a question directly to you, CJ. It says, does CJ genuinely suffer from some form of autism or speech impediment? I honestly can't tell at this point. So CJ, please can you explain to the lovely viewers at home, do you actually suffer from autism or a speech impediment?
Suffer?
Alright, here we go. So it's a bit of a tale. And by that I mean, yes, but the way I act is just me choosing to act weird. My autism has nothing to do with the way I act, alright?
Can you answer the fucking question?
So, basically, what my autism... I have Asperger's syndrome. And basically... with that comes me being very agitated with loud noises, very easy to spook with those. Like I get tense with a bunch of stuff. I'm very like with being very like hard to like actually engage people like in conversations.
Oh, you engage with me.
Hey, like, but which I feel like a lot of the things that have to do with that make me, because I'm Asperger's, I've grown out of a lot of those things. But the way I act on YouTube, that's just me being me. That's just me being.
In short,
to be honest,
he genuinely does.
To be honest, we're asking CJ why he's got autism. All your subs, Cam,
why?
are worried about.
I didn't say
no,
why.
no, listen, no. I said we're all like, you know, we all say, oh, CJ autistic, whatever. You, sir, are psychopathic. Let me exhibit A. Okay, the screaming, the sus, the reverse noises at the start of your videos. Those things are not normal, are they? They're not normal. Okay, they are on the verge of retarded. So to an outsider.
Hey, gang. West Midlands.
Just that right there.
Oh my god, man said West Midlands. Whoa! Disgusting.
We wrap it up with a 610.
West Midlands in this bit.
I can't even. It looks like your hands like fucking melting when you do that because of the fucking frame. Like a fucking
alien. This is what Theo does. He goes Zorgon.
Do you know the things off of Men in Black?
Yeah.
The little fucking bug things.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. When you do that.
They want some coffee.
Hilarious. I also can't hear anyone. Fuck.
He broke his laptop.
Hey Jay, you're gay.
Hang on. Hello?
Jay's mean. Yeah, I agree.
I can hear you now.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna say oh shit like a pussy because we out here. Why am I still doing that? Like, come on.
You're one of those people that when they're like, oh,
I can only hear you through Skype. What have I done? I plugged out my headset by accident and it's not configuring.
Just disable it in your audio settings.
Ooh.
Or disable something which has been re-enabled, I should say.
There you go.
I think that's all of it.
It is all.
That is all of this episode of Drivecast.
I just want to say, can I have a little talk with the guys here? So we've been through quite a lot with Drivecast. We've come a long way.
Yay.
I'd like to say we have lost people, we've picked up people. It's been a very interesting situation. But I just want to say, I never thought I'd be on a.
Are you actually being serious, or are you just?
Are you gonna let me talk, or
can you speak in your normal accent?
Please don't imitate me. That's fucking rude. Okay. So we've been through rough and smooth times. You know, it's been fun. It's been entertaining. But I just want to say it's been great with you guys. You know, I've enjoyed it. It's been a very pleasant situation. I honestly think I like you guys now. I really didn't when I started. You know, I thought, you know, this kid from Wolverhampton? Is that where you know, he's so angry. He wants me. No, sir, you're gonna let me fucking finish, okay? No, we're at the end of the podcast, okay? You're gonna let me fucking finish what I'm fucking saying, nigga. I swear to God, I'll come to your fucking house with a gun, nigga. Bitch, I'll kill you, nigga. Oh, look what you did. Oh, Jerome, go back to sleep. You're bringing out my black.
Right.
Okay? Let me know. No, I want to finish, but I was saying.
Please stop. This is crazy. It hurts me on a deep level. It hurts me on a deep level. Thank you for
watching Drivecast. Okay, we are 100+.
Let me finish this, bitch. It's my channel. What are you saying?
It's not gonna be anymore, pussy. So you better fucking hold your lips, nigga.
And when next week when it goes on to that one over there, we can just let me finish this though. Finish this.
Okay, go for it. 120
episodes we've had on this channel. The group of people we've had since the start has literally completely changed. Me and CJ are the only, and even then, I'd say in terms of how our personalities have changed, I'd say they've completely changed since.
Yeah, you've just become an egotistic fuck.
I've become a lot dumber. I've lost many IQ cells, and CJ's.
Yeah, I lot dumber.
I've stayed the same pretty much.
Pretty much.
A lot dumber.
We both lost IQs.
I've just been the same, just with better mic quality.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much it.
Anyway, Yeah, we've been here. We like 100. I didn't think when we started this we would be in 120. I'm not gonna sit here and say I can't thank you guys enough for being 120, because the reason why we're doing 120 is because we are still doing 120. That's it.
I mean,
I'm proud of that.
I'm not
gonna sit here and be in cliche of, oh, we wouldn't be here without you, because like, yeah, obviously that's true, but like, it's not like the reason why we've done so much is because we have been persistent with it. I'm proud of that. Like, I'm proud of that reason.
I mean, you look at most podcasts in the end after like 10, 20 episodes, but like, I never really expected us to go.
Do you want to know why that's because they don't really like each other like that. They're not really bros.
Like,
we're
we actually
bros.
genuinely all like talk and shit. Like, it's different.
We are bros, okay? We're gang.
Fuck up with that accent, you dickhead.
Bottle flip. Whoa, YOLO. Dab on the haters. There's another dab for you. Oh my god, you're gonna make another one out of that? Are you pussies? Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. Speak. Are you gonna let me speak?
Can I just end it like I was supposed to, please?
Even before Drivecast, like we were friends and all, but we never really like talked outside of Drivecast. Now we talk like on a daily basis.
Anyway, no, we don't. You think we do? I don't fucking like you, dickhead.
Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel below. If you've got this far, leave a comment down below. Leave Furious 7 is the best film. It's spelled best.
That's true.
Spelled best. BETSTT.
Best.
Like
that's
that.
Some specific instructions.
Well, we all know who the real niggas are. That's all I'm saying.
Watch. You're gonna see like a bunch of comments to go is the best, but it's not gonna be spelled the way you want it to, because they won't watch
that's
that
their fault.
far in.
They're people who are the real niggas. The real niggas.
They're not the real niggas. The real niggas will do it, you know.
Yeah, subscribe to the Drivecast channel below, and for the last time on this channel, unless things change for some future reason, this has been the final episode of Drivecast on the channel. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and all our channels down below. See the put links down in the description. We will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and placed.
Why?
It's been a really nice time with you guys, but we have to go now. Goodbye.
Wildcard.